Hi, my name is Mike Smedshammer and I want to show you how I use Screencast-O-Matic to record presentations like this one in PowerPoint using my voice and sometimes even my face in the corner like you're seeing here, and then putting them in YouTube, making them unlisted so not everybody can see it, just the students I want to have see it can see it, and then streaming that into Canvas. So let's show you how this goes. It's really easy. I think you're going to like it. Alright, so the first step you take is to go to screencastomatic.com that has a recorder in it. And here I am there on screencastomatic.com, and I can press the start recording button, and then I say record screencast. I click on this and it loads up the little applet, and it takes a second or two, and boom, there it comes. And what you can't see, recorder will record anything that happens in this frame, so it kind of makes it simple about how it works. Now what I want to show you is down here in the corner is the big red record button, and here are the settings. Now a couple things about the settings. This, if I press this button, which is the default, it will just record the screen. You won't see your picture in the bottom corner. This will just show your picture and nothing else. So sometimes there's presentations you want to give, or you talk to your students or whatever, and you can just use this to do that. And this one is kind of a nice feature. This allows you to do both. You put your picture in the bottom corner and it shows the full screen. So if you have your PowerPoint or whatever you want to illustrate, that works there. And another neat trick is that when you do use both, you can begin with using your face in the bottom right corner, then press the pause button and then click on screen, and it will just be the screen. And then at the end of the presentation you can come back, press pause again, and shift to this one to show your face and say thank you everybody, I hope this helps. Alright, so that's kind of how it works. Now what you can't see here are, well, yes you can see this. This is the record button, so when I press record, boom, it's going to give you a countdown and it's going to start recording the screen. So at this point you would want to move this big box out of the way and come back to your PowerPoint, which is right here. And here's a neat thing too that you need to know about PowerPoint. Normally you would want to record the full screen because you don't want to record this. This is the preview slides where you work on your PowerPoint to get it nice. But in order to get the animations, the flying transitions and all that cool stuff that PowerPoint does, you need to put it into full presentation mode down here with this button down here. And that's not something you want to have happen, because that would be bigger than the screen that you set for 720 wide. So what we have to do is go up to set up slideshow, click on this, and then browse by an individual and say OK. Now you're thinking, how did he figure that out? I googled it and that shows you there was the answer about how can I see the PowerPoint without having it be in full screen mode. Now when I click on slideshow, it's my whole screen. This slideshow is now a live slideshow and it's not filling my whole screen, so I keep track of stuff better. So now when I click on the enter button or use my mouse or whatever, it's going to show me the transitions just like they would in a regular slideshow like this. And I'm talking to my students and I'm explaining what goes on and how things work and why we should avoid sweeping generalizations, because nobody likes sweeping generalizations. That's a little joke. Okay, so now let's say that I'm finished with my slideshow, the end, and I'm ready to upload it into YouTube. Right, so all we have to do here is this has been recording the whole time, and now we just say done. Done, like this, and it will be processed now. Our screencast will be processed. And so now we're ready to upload the thing up into YouTube. Now this isn't showing the PowerPoint because I have to record. This is a recording of a recording. So I'm recording in one thing and showing you Screencast-O-Matic. There's no way to use two different recording devices at the same time on the same computer, at least that I know. So I'm just going to press this upload to YouTube. And it's going to give me some options. And I've already logged into YouTube, so it knows it's me. I can change the title here, which I will do to Screencast Demo. You can change yours to whatever you want. And then I'm also going to leave this as unlisted. There are 3 choices under privacy: public, or private, public, and unlisted. So you want it to be unlisted. If you set it to private, then nobody can see it except the people, the individuals you give the address to, and they have to have YouTube accounts. So that's no good. If it's public, then it's everybody can see it, and most of us don't want that to happen either. So just leave it as the default unlisted, and usually it's education. You can change the category if you want, but that should do it. And then click publish. Now remember, you have to have a Gmail account that connects into YouTube, because they're the same company, and you've logged in there. So the first time you do it, Screencast-O-Matic will ask for a few permissions to get that to go, and it's all legit and safe. So you can go and say yes to all those things. So I'm going to publish it, and it's uploading, to doing the encoding and uploading. And I won't make you sit and watch all this. Alright, and so now it's all done. That didn't take very long. Sometimes longer videos take longer, obviously, to encode and upload. And this is something you want to do on a good computer with a really good internet connection. And you can get the link right here, or you can open the upload. What I'm going to do is just slide back over here and show you how it looks in my account. Here is YouTube for me, and I'm logged in, I think. Here's my face over here in the corner. And what I have to do is I click on this after I've logged in, and then I click on Creator Studio. Takes me over to this, and then I go to my Video Manager. Click on the Video Manager, and here is that screencast that I just finished and have uploaded. It's right there, so it's fantastic. I can click on it, and there it is. It's in there. I'm going to pause this. Now this isn't showing the PowerPoint, remember, because I didn't actually record the PowerPoint in Screencast-O-Matic, because I have to do it in a different system in order to show you how this all works. I can't use 2 systems at once on the same computer for video recording. But let's say that this is the PowerPoint that's in there. A couple important things that you need to know about. Obviously, you need to get the share button to work, and here is just the link to it. If I want the embed code, which I do, I get that right down here. And I can even show more, I think, right here, and change the size if I want to. I prefer 640 by 360. I think that that's a good size for presentations. That's what students are used to, kind of. So if I change that, then this code right in here is correct for 640 by 360. So I'm just going to press Control-C on my computer and grab the embed code so I can put it in Canvas. One more quick thing I want to show you before I head out too far is this. So important, closed captioning. If we click this button, it takes us into the closed caption area, and in the language it's going to be English, and we're going to set that as the default set. And what will happen here is that YouTube will automatically create a caption file. It takes a while. It happens by a machine, but you can edit this file and make it perfect so that the translation, the captions, in other words, are really, really accurate. So I'm not going to do that right now because I'm demonstrating just how to put this into Blackboard, but that's something that for every video you create, we really need to have the captions present and accurate. So don't forget to take that very important step every time you make a presentation. We do have help in disability services. If that's overwhelming to you to do all of that captioning, disability services can help you get that to go. Okay. All right, so now I'm back in Canvas, and I'm ready to add this, add that video to my Canvas module. So I've got the YouTube embed code copied onto my clipboard, and let's put it in the module now. So I'm going to need a new page. So I'm going to come up here to the plus sign, and I'm going to make this a content page and call it a new page, and I'll call it demo video. Add the item. All right, there it is. So now I click on that, and up comes demo video, and I can edit. And I always recommend that you type in here, please watch the video below. Yes, it will be on the test. Because if you don't say that, if you don't explain why you want them to watch it, a lot of times it's just there, and it's like walking into a room in your class and not saying anything when you press the play button on a video that you're showing your students. So use the space above right here to tell them why it is that they're watching the video. What's it all about? What do you want them to pay attention to? Why is it important? So here's the HTML button to get the HTML code. I'm going to click on that. That gives you the behind the scenes view of it. And right here at the end of this, I'm going to press on my PC Control V to paste. If you have a Mac, it's something else. I forget whatever it is. But that puts this embed code in there. And now I can click back on the rich content editor, and this is the preview mode of what that what the video sizing will look like. All right, and now I can press save right down here, and that should get the video in there, and it does. Boom, right there, and it plays right in place. I'm not going to play it for you, but that's what it does. So hopefully that gives you an idea of how to get your material, your PowerPoints, your other handouts, your examples that you want to talk about, but PowerPoint's the most popular one that people want to do. Record those PowerPoints in Screencast-O-Matic, upload it into YouTube, and then grab the embed code and paste it into Canvas so it shows to your students in Canvas. This should unlock a lot of power for you to really do what's called flipping the classroom so that they can see your lectures online, and you could save face-to-face time in a hybrid class for interactive activities, so they're not just sitting at their desks listening to the listening to you, the instructor, give the lecture. They've already done that online. And if it's in a fully online class, of course, we already know that presentations like this really humanize the course and bring the instructor into the course. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you do a lot of screencasting in your online class. Thanks.